I've been using interims in my team for about 15 years. So really since I myself started my interim career. And the benefit I find to my clients and also to me as a person leading a team is that you can actually recruit the specific expertise that you need for a specific task. So I've used interims in my team very successfully for quite a long period of time. In terms of bedding them into the team, what you generally find with interims is that clients buy them because they can hit the ground running. So whereas with a permanent person you might have a bedding in period of maybe anything up to 6 months, with an interim, because we're so used to moving from client to client, I generally find interims have assimilated the key issues and are really ready to go in making sure those get resolved within a couple of weeks.
Do you find that there is a degree of education of the staff who are there before you bring in an interim?
Well, there used to be. I think less so now. What's happened over the last 10 years for sure is lots of clients now use large consultancies, and they're very used to seeing lots of consultancy staff coming in, and so they have an expectation that they're going to be swooped on, if you will. What I find with interims that I use, that they are much more sensitive to the needs of the permanent members of staff, and their role just as much about getting the job done as doing the knowledge transfer to the staff so that they become self-sufficient once the interim has left.
Do you find that you have to actually manage an interim differently?
Most interims are much more self-sufficient. So they require less management in terms of developmental management for certain. With all teams, you get clashes of personality, you get people that don't fit or that need just to modify some behaviour in order to make the team successful. So it's no different for interims. It's just, I think, interims have a more finely tuned antennae to that kind of thing. So it is less of an issue.
And what about the subject of motivation? Do interims need motivating?
Yes, just like anybody. Interims are human beings after all. So I think the important thing with any team is to get them galvanised around the achievement of a specific objective. And that's the role of any leader, whether you're leading permanent members of staff or interims. In fact, with interims, it's sometimes easier because with an interim, they're only as good as their last assignment. So they want to make a good impression. They want to be seen to have added value. And we're very cognizant of the fact with clients that we have to derive value out of the assignment for the client from day one. So it's a different mindset.
Well, in your career as an interim and use of interims as well, what sets BIE apart, do you feel?
What I've noticed about BIE is the way that they manage their client relationships. So, for example, I work almost exclusively with Ben Hawkins, who placed me at Unilever. I've had more conversations with Ben in the course of this assignment than I've ever had with any other interim agency. So you feel part of that community, and I think that's very important. Lots of agencies that I've worked with in the past sort of get you the job and then you never see them again until a week before you're due to leave, and then you may have a cursory phone call. BIE don't work like that.